Good afternoon, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. I was gonna say Tuesday. I felt like it was Tuesday. I don't know why, but it felt like Tuesday, and I kept thinking today all day too, because I normally get my sales papers on Tuesday. I was like, oh yeah, I have to go check to see if those came, and I'm like, no I don't, because it's only Monday. I don't know, I felt like yesterday, because I got up early, I felt like it lasted like 2 days. Like, I'm thinking back to yesterday feels like 2 days ago, and this morning feels like yesterday, because I got up early today, guys. I was actually up at like early for me. I was up at 9 o'clock, which though, because Jack had a late start today, so he didn't actually start school until 10 o'clock or something like that, so I didn't even hear, like, nobody else in the house was awake until probably close to 9 o'clock. Like, I heard Jack when he was actually going out to start the car, and I was actually getting up to get ready and get like out of bed and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, but I was actually up decently early. I did end up uploading today, which was good, but I didn't get to any editing. I wanted to, but I honestly was like, okay, this is the first day of trying to get myself back into, like, you know, just trying to be really disciplined and going to bed early and waking up early and everything like that, even though, again, 9 o'clock wasn't super early, but you know, just trying to be good and, you know, just like discipline myself and stuff. But I ended up, I was just super tired though for some reason today. Maybe though it's because, like, I took melatonin last night because I was like, I want to try and just, like, as soon as my head hits the pillow, I want to fall asleep, and that was my goal, and that happened. However, I've noticed the last few times that I've taken melatonin, for some reason I wake up in the middle of the night super uncomfortable, and it's supposed to make me sleep through the night, but I'll wake up and I don't know, my joints almost all feel like they like hurt and stuff like that. And it seems to be, what I've noticed is normally when I take the melatonin, I have no clue though, because I did wake up this morning and I have had a neck ache for most of the day today. So I don't know if that was like it and was like a precursor, and so like that was just the uncomfortableness, but it felt like it was more like in my shoulders sort of, and like my arms. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was just really uncomfortable. And like I said, like at least two or three times now that I've taken the melatonin, that's happened. And so I'm like, well, maybe again I can be good tonight, and it's 10:45. I'm gonna go get in the shower and then get to bed. I don't need to take it to try and fall asleep, and hopefully I will just be able to fall asleep on my own. Again, I've been tired all day today, so hopefully that is the case and that will work. But yeah, I honestly was like, I'm just gonna watch some educational television today. I ended up watching on Disney Plus, I think I was telling you guys, some those, like, they have the National Geographic like, what's it called, like documentaries sort of. I watched probably 4 of them, plus they also have a series on there as well, that's about like the Maya and stuff like that. And so I was like, ooh, this is really interesting, and it's several episodes. I only watched 1 episode plus 2 of the documentaries today, but I finished the other 2 sometime over this weekend, maybe, or like Friday, Thursday or something like that. I also ended up watching some of the other just like Disney documentaries as well. So I've almost watched all of the educational stuff that's on Disney Plus. But then I was actually getting to some stuff, and then I was like, okay, I need to eat now. So then I went and sat down and ate my leftovers from yesterday, guys, which were so tasty. I also ended up prepped my what's it called, my salads for this week, which wasn't that difficult. It's literally throwing spinach into 5 containers and cutting up some strawberries and throwing some blueberries over all of that. So not really difficult, but I ended up making that, so I had one today. I will hopefully have enough for one, I mean, like, have one every day during the week, you know, kind of for like lunch and stuff like that. Although I flip-flopped and ended up having that for lunch and then had my salad more for dinner. Plus I also I had a protein bar, hummus and pretzel chips, and had an apple, and had some other snack stuff too, I guess, kind of for dinner along with the salad. But I had that kind of before, so it's kind of in between like lunch and dinner. But anyways, I ended up having, like I said, the my leftovers from yesterday, which were awesome. So I had that, and once I was done with that though, I was like, you know what? I don't know what to do while I'm eating, and so I was like, I'll just watch some TV. So I ended up actually watching some Parks and Rec as well, because I was rewatching the series, and I was like almost finished with it anyway. And so yeah, anyways though, guys, I didn't get to a whole ton of stuff that I really could have gotten to today, but again, I was tired, and I feel like as long as I'm like working my way back up into like going to bed early, getting, you know, waking up early and stuff like that, it's okay. And there is a stink bug on my ceiling right now, guys, and I would love to know, like, seriously, how it stinking got in my room right now. I am going to go dispose of it outdoors, because don't try and kill those things in the house, guys. They stink. Honestly though, I don't feel like they smell bad. It's not like skunk. It smells like grass clippings, but like kind of like gross grass clippings. Like it smells like moldy or musty or something like that. We made that mistake one time upstairs of doing it before we knew what it was. I was just like, holy cow, that's a beetle, and like killed it. And I was like, okay, what is that? And then that's when I was like, we couldn't figure out what kind of bug it was, and I was like, what the heck is this doing in the house? And then after we ended up killing it, figured out what it was. So yeah, it's on the ceiling. But the really weird thing is, guys, we've like literally never gotten these bugs up until like probably less than like 4 years ago. I'd say at least over the last 2 to 3 summers we've started getting them, like, but they come in the house all the stinking time. Like today it was raining out, guys, so I told you guys I wanted to try and get to the backyard because some of our snowdrops are coming in, and I cleared out all of the other beds, I think, in the front yard, with the exception of the one in between our driveways, ours and our neighbor's driveway. And I ended up I didn't get to that one in the, you know, the fall, I guess, sort of. I think we did it in like, honestly, I think we ended up clearing it out though in like December or something like that, because it was still so warm in December. And like not really that warm, but there was like just not snow on the ground, and it wasn't like freezing, you know. But I ended up wanting to get to at least the backyard, but I didn't because it was raining all day today. But that's why, like, I don't know how these things get in the house, because sometimes in the middle of winter I will find them and I'm like, where did you come from? Like, you couldn't have came from outside. So I don't know if they're like, you know, there's some of them in the crawl space and they've come up, or if, again, just because the weather warmed up a little bit, what's going on. But I'm keeping a very close eye on it as it walks across my ceiling, because I want to go try and get it outside. And I don't want it to be in a spot where I'm not going to be able to get it. So I will probably just get a cup and a piece of paper and then just take it outside. But yeah, like I said, it was super weird because a few years ago I had never seen one of those things before, and I was like, what on earth kind of bug is this? And the weird thing is, I used to see those kind of bugs never saw those kind of bugs all the time. And the kind of bug, the beetle that I have seen, which I think June bugs lately, like I've heard them, but I haven't seen any of them. Like sometimes at night, if I have my like windows open, like the screen's still in and everything like that, but my light will attract bugs and I can hear them like hitting into the screen, but I haven't seen them. Like I remember just them like being all over the place when I was like little and stuff like that, and it seems like there's a lot less of them now. Like I said, I will still hear them and see them occasionally, and every once in a while find one in the house. But like, I mean, I remember them used to being like in the gardens and stuff like that, like all over the place. Now I don't see them as much. It seems like these things have taken their place. But yeah, anyways, guys, like I said, gonna try and be good, get to bed early tonight to get this stink bug out of my room. Hopefully that doesn't take too long, but I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.